Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is my makeup haul, and I am getting later every month. There is no excuse, I'm just living my life. That is all. You know, there's absolutely no excuse, but you know, sometimes it's just what happens, so what can I do? Okay, so this is my collected makeup haul for last month, or basically for whatever has happened in the last 30 days up until today, because I'm actually filming this on the day you're seeing this. I'm gonna try to have this live in a couple of hours, depending on what else happens in my life. Okay, sweetie, so if you just found me, I'm Leorah. I'm a makeup artist and stylist living for colorful makeup and colorful styling, and this is my channel. Feel free to check it out. I'm living for all of this here, but I'm also living for a lot of other things. That's why I have actually cut back on my content quite a bit, because I just needed to do it to save my life, and I'm feeling so much better now, and I hope that you can also see it like through the camera, or feel it through the camera, that I'm much happier now, because I just feel like I have more. You know, I'm not having less, I have actually more, and that is good. Okay, and what else I have more? It's not real, and I cannot even show you everything, because there is also something that I've lying here that has been coming in this last month that I cannot show you because it hasn't launched yet, and it's still a secret, and that is the new collection from Unearthly Cosmetics. But of course, once that launches, you're going to see the review here if you want to. Okay, sweetie, if you've just found me and you're not subscribed yet, then please do so now, because that would be awesome. It doesn't cost you a thing, it makes me extremely happy, and like that, it kind of feels like the balance in the universe is reestablished, you know. So let's just go for that. Okay, beyond that, of course, I have all my social media linked in the description box down below, so you can check that one out. I also have all kinds of discount codes with different brands in case you want to use them. They're all listed in the description box as well, and I'm also going to always have like a little pop-up thing here to notify you if I have a discount code for a certain brand, so that I do not always have to remember it while I'm filming, because it's incredibly disruptive and it's just like I can't. Okay, sweeties, this is a bit of a mess, so I'm just gonna go right into it, and I hope you're just going to like yeah, let's just be together in this. Okay, sweeties, it's very, very hot also, and it's already the middle of the day. I just picked up my kids from school, and I have to get going, otherwise you're not going to get to see this video. Okay, sweeties, let us go, maybe let's go in with those things that I'm actually wearing on my face, because I think you know, that would be smart. Okay, so let me just tell you what I'm wearing on my face, because let us start with the eyeshadow. I actually got this in PR, and that's why I'm also mentioning it here as part of the haul video, because, you know, why not? So I'm actually wearing the Leather and Lace palette, which is this one from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is the newest palette, I do believe. I got all of this, what I'm going to show you, from Unearthly Cosmetics in PR, I have to say. And seriously, when I got this PR package, I was like, I was ready to cry, because I just cannot believe why anyone would send me anything. Seriously, you know, I am still I'm still blown away by this. You know, I know that of course the brands have their thoughts, different thoughts on me than maybe I have on myself, but it still blows me away, and I feel like it is also a good place to be humble about it. I know what I can do. It's not like I feel like I'm horrible and why are they sending me stuff. I know I'm good, you know, but it is still like, I think it's incredible, and I feel very, very blessed. Okay, so in any case, this is from Unearthly Cosmetics, the Leather and Lace palette. This is where I got the mattes from. I actually used these 3 mattes here for the look. I'm also going to show you the shimmers in just a second, which is also from Unearthly Cosmetics. I'm kind of like mixing palettes here a little bit. Okay, so this is the newest palette. I think this is an amazing, sexy palette. It's like a very, very adult palette, and I don't know what the inspiration is for Leather and Lace. I mean, I can imagine what it is, and I kind of feel like this reflects me growing up, being now 40 plus, kind of having found what I want in life, what I don't want in life, going for what I want, and absolutely from the get-go rejecting what I do not want. You know, I kind of feel like I'm in that place now where I know, do I want leather? Do I want lace? You know what I mean? So this is really, really cool. It has amazing depth. It is very dramatic, but in a very adult way, if you ask me. You do have 3 shimmers in the palette, and of course then 9 mattes. The pans are pretty big, you know, so that's, you know, that is what it is. And of course the color scheme, you see that you have the color scheme going by rows, sort of, you know, but of course you can also mix and match, obviously. Okay, so there's of course going to be more content with this palette. I just started working with that one today, and this is my first look. Okay, what did I mix it with is this one, which I also got in PR. This is the All I Ever Wanted palette number 1, because there's also a volume 2. So this is the number 1. It looks like this. This is an all duochrome multi-chrome palette, and sweeties, oh dear, I just cannot. I cannot even believe I cannot stop drooling about these palettes, and I'm going to show you the number 2 in just a second, because I received that one in PR too. And this sounds like, when I'm saying this, and when I think about how that must sound to you, this must be horrible. Because listen, when I started YouTube and I heard Angelica, for example, because she was back then at like 25k or maybe 20k, and she started to like seriously get PR, and she started talking about this I got and this I got and this I got, and I was like, oh come on, stop it, you know. But I don't know what has happened in the world, but like most of what I have here I did not buy myself, you know. So sweeties, just saying, I really don't know. I'm like, okay, so this is the palette. Also with this one, I started working today. I have that in my inner corner. I have it on my lid. I have it under my eye. So I think I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades, I think, of this palette today. Beautiful. Okay, so that is what I have on my eyes. What I have actually is an eyeliner. I hope you can see this. Maybe I zoom you in for just a second. Maybe you can see that I do have a purple liner. If I look down, can you see that I'm wearing a purple, dark fuchsia / purple liner that is also from Unearthly Cosmetics. And this is not new. I have this already for quite some time, for like a month or 2. This is one of their gel liners. And this is the shade Jam. They came out with a whole bundle, I think 4 or 5 different shades. I have all of them, also that I received in PR previously. And this is also a very, very good liner. Just wanted to throw that in because I'm wearing it. So I wanted to show you this one. This one does leave a stain a little bit for about a day, you know, this color. So just so you know, there's also a red one. I forgot the name now. Was it Ruby or something? I don't know. I don't remember anymore. They also have a red one that also stains a little bit. But for me, sorry for shaking you up, this is not like a super big deal because I never care about staining. I just put my makeup on the next day on top of it and whatever, you know, nobody ever sees it. And by then it's gone. So that is that. And for blush, I also have something from Unearthly Cosmetics. So this is all Unearthly Cosmetics now. I'm wearing this one. I think this is the shade Bloom. This one here in the corner. And also this Empty Magnetic palette I received in PR in the last PR package from Unearthly Cosmetics. So just wanted to also throw that in, and I put all my blushes that I received in this. Okay, so this is really, really cool. I kind of feel like it would be really, really cool if I could also put the 4 highlighters that come within that face bundle from Unearthly Cosmetics, if there would be enough space to also put that one in, you know? But that is what it is, okay? So that is what I have. There is going to be more from Unearthly Cosmetics. Maybe I should dig it out. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to give you everything. Sweeties, here, let's go to this one. This is the All I Ever Wanted number 2. So here we go. Sweeties, are you ready for this one? This is, oh dear. When I see this in the viewfinder, I just want to cry from joy. Stuff like this makes me just so incredibly happy, you know? Now, the thing is, I have only 2 eyeballs. You know, shocking news, newsflash. I only have 2 eyeballs. When I'm going to use all of this is like, I'm going to have to try to find a way to feature all of this and to give to give credit to like the beauty of it, like to feature this. I really don't know. I have to figure it out. I will somehow. Okay, then I should also show you the highlighter that I'm wearing today, all over my face, also T-zone, and also here I'm wearing actually 2 shades from Shelby Makeup. This is the Forest Night highlighter palette, which I also received in PR, sweeties, from Shelby Makeup. Okay, so this is the palette. Now, unfortunately, you probably will not see the shift in these shades because my light or my camera settings are not picking this up, I'm pretty sure. But I used those 2 middle shades. This one here I have on my cheekbone, and this one here I have for the T-zone. So I also just started today to work with this one. And I also received something else from Shelby Makeup, which is so cool. They sent me a multi-chromes. They came in these little components here, which is really cute. I just removed them because they have like it's easy to remove them. It's just like with a magnetic clasp or whatever you call this. So I know that the chance of me using it, as long as it is like this, it's not so high, you know, because I need to have the easy access, you know. So I put it in an empty magnetic palette here, and all of these shades I received from Shelby Makeup. This is I don't know if this is the whole multi-chrome shade collection or if it is some of them. I'm going to try to I don't know if you can see a shift or something. I'm definitely going to do swatches. I just didn't want to do that before I show you because I didn't want the shades to be ruined, you know. So I'm going to do swatches and I'm going to post them on my Leorah Cosmetics Instagram, and of course I'm also going to then do looks with these shades. I think this looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Like especially these 2, I'm totally in love with these shades. So thank you so much, Shelby Makeup, for this beautiful PR package and for sending this to me. You know, the thing is, I even, when Shelby Makeup contacted me, because they had sent me products before, and when they contacted me again and said, we want to send you something else, and I'm like, do you really want to? Like, really? Why? You know, I never felt like I actually did enough with the previous products. I'm like, why would you send me more? And they said, of course we're going to send you more. I don't know, sweeties, I really don't. Okay, it must be something that is happening in like a different realm, you know, because this cannot have anything to do with me. Okay, now let us also go back again to Unearthly Cosmetics, because in this PR package was also a brush set. It's also a brush set. I have very similar brushes. I even have some of them here, but these were still from Alien Cosmetics, and of course you know that they have rebranded, and now it's Unearthly Cosmetics. So it looks like this is the same kind of brushes, just with the new name on it. Okay, so from the quality of those from Alien Cosmetics, I know that they are very good quality. I especially use actually the face brushes from the previous set that I also had received in PR. But in any case, now it looks like I have a bigger selection on eye brushes, which of course is super exciting. And yeah, so that is that. So I have not used those yet, but I of course use the other one from Alien Cosmetics regularly, and it is a very good quality. They hold up super nicely during washing, and as you know, I'm washing my brushes every single day. Whenever I do makeup, I wash my brushes. You know, there is never a situation where I do makeup with dirty brushes. It's not happening, okay, because I'm way too professional for that. So that is what it is. Also, thank you so much, Unearthly Cosmetics, for sending these beautiful brushes over. They're also so soft. It's like really nice. Okay, sweeties, then let's also talk about this one. This is of course the newest palette from Cosmic Brushes. I have been waiting for this launch. First of all, just look, you know, and then the inside, like don't be fooled by this like dreamy sweet thing, because when you open it, it's like boom, this is so cool. I love the vibe of this palette. This I so wanted, and maybe you know that there was like this whole collapse happening on launch, because of course everybody wanted to have this palette, right? But I got it, so thank you so much. This was sponsored by one of my besties, and I'm so glad, and I'm so excited to work with this because it is just so beautiful. exceptionally beautiful, and just so me that I cannot even wrap my head around how Cosmic Brushes knew to put all of these shades in the palette to just please me. How did they know? You know, it's so cool. So I love this palette already. I have not started working with it yet because you see what's going on, right? So, but this is what it is. So definitely also check out Cosmic Brushes, sweeties. I've spoken about the Royal Rose palette, which is the palette that they came out before, I think last year. Same kind of format and same number of shades. Sweeties, that was an exceptional formula. Exceptional. So beautiful. So easy to work with, but so powerful and so pigmented and amazing. It was one, if not the most favorite palette for me of that year, you know. So just saying, I have high hopes for this one. Absolutely. Okay. So that is, that. I'm getting really hot here. Okay, sweeties, let us talk about this one. I received this in PR from Ascended Cosmetics. I think I might have spoken about this palette here already last month. I'm kind of losing track a tiny little bit because I'm also not doing makeup here right now. So I'm carrying stuff back and forth, and it is, sometimes stuff gets just... you know, lost in translation. Okay, so this is the Intuition palette from Ascended Cosmetics. This is a brand based in Finland. I have a review of several looks, of course, on my channel in case you want to check this one out, in case you are more into like a very dramatic but more neutral palette. It's not really neutral though. You know, you have a lot of mauve tones and like really dark, deep, nice shades, and you do have a whole row of glitters plus this one, which is also a glitter. So if that is something that you would like, I also have swatches live on my Instagram in case you want to check this one out. And I think 2 looks that I've done with the palette are also already live on Instagram as of when I'm filming this. Okay, so in case you want to check this one out, I might have featured this already in my last haul. I'm not 100% sure, but I just wanted to make sure that I'm mentioning it, so you know. Okay, then let's also talk about something that I also got sponsored. Don't know how, by one of my besties. I think I'm very popular with my besties, thank God. And this is the newest palette from Glaminatrix. No, is it the newest? By now it's already not the newest. This is the Nocturnal palette, because of course there is now the Almost Natural, or whatever it's called. There is another palette in the meantime. So this is the Nocturnal palette. Super nice packaging. This is like really bougie, but when you open it, forget the packaging, just like open it, Leorah, seriously. Okay, so let us just look at this. Sweeties, is anyone still excited about makeup? You know what? This is so beautiful. This is the most beautiful palette I have seen from Glaminatrix Cosmetics according to my taste yet. And that's why I wanted it so bad. And yeah, so just as I said, one of my besties has actually sponsored it, and another one of my besties who lives in America actually took care of the ordering, which is so nice. Yeah, so I have a whole team working for me. It's like really, you know, and I'm so glad. Big shout out to Cheryl, who is the one who ordered it for me, who is taking care of a lot of things for me when it comes to stuff going on in America. So thank you so much. And of course to the other bestie who does not want to be mentioned by name. And this is the palette. So beautiful, you know, absolutely beautiful. And I'm so excited because I've never tried anything from Glaminatrix, so this is gonna be my first time, you know. Yeah, so that is super exciting. Okay, something that I have tried already a couple of times and already loved a couple of times is Playing in Makeup by Yolando, because you know that they came out, or she came out with the 777 palette. I ordered this on launch, and again, big shout out to Cheryl, because she ordered this for me. I reimbursed her though, but she ordered this for me because I could not order it. Sometimes I have a bit of a problem because of where I live and stuff like this, so it's always good for me to have people who can just help out in this case. But look at this palette. Look at, first of all, the size next to my head. Because this is just, I love this, you know, this gives me so much life. There is so much in this palette, and I'm living for this color scheme. It is so pretty and so powerful and so sweet and so amazing. Leorah gushing, hashtag Leorah gushing, you know? So yeah, this is how the palette looks. I ordered this on launch. It's beautiful and I cannot wait to like have the second, have some more eyeballs, Leorah, really, you know? I need a second to just work with everything. Okay, but this is Playing in Makeup by Yolando. You know I love this brand. It's a beautiful quality, and yeah, so that is that. And I also need to give a super big shout out to my PR person in the US, which is Gabrielle. Sending you also a super big hug and a huge shout out, because she is basically volunteering as my PR manager in the US, you know, for everything that doesn't ship directly to me. She's collecting it, she's shipping it to me, and she's keeping track of everything for me, and that is amazing. And she is so on top of things and so amazing. So like super big shout out, I'm so grateful for everybody who is like gathering around me. And this is how you see that God is placing angels in your way, you know, to help you and to like, yeah, just so thrilled. Okay, something else I need to definitely feature is Odin's Eye. Odin's Eye came out with the Soul Moon or Soul Mane, I still don't know how to pronounce it, #2 collection. Now I only have the palette. There's also a review live on my channel. This has been amazing. It has been a pure bliss, and I cannot recommend this more. This might be just the most beautiful palette from Odin's Eye so far. Color scheme wise, I think I even love it more than the Hallel palette, even though that also was beautiful. But I think they really rocked it with this one, which is strange because there were so many greens also in the Hallel palette, which was a beautiful palette, but I kind of feel like with this one they just like hit it out of the ballpark, you know? Plus, of course, this whole collection was super huge and super expensive. And I was so surprised how many of you bought the whole collection, like standing ovations. Okay, I couldn't do that, but I ordered this one, and then I ordered 3 of the highlighters, which blew me away. And because I really like those, I ended up ordering the remaining 3 also, because there were 6 altogether. There were also, I think, 3 matte blushes and 3 glowy blushes. There were like all kinds of eye pencils and I think lip products and mirrors and all kinds of stuff. So in any case, you will probably just see white, but you have to believe me that they are beautiful. They are absolutely stunning when you wear them. This one, let me see. This one is the Lavender Dream. I don't know if you can see anything. I'll only see it while I'm editing. But in any case, so I ordered the other 3, also the 3 that I don't have as of right now yet. I'm going to show them to you in about a month at the latest. Okay, so that is from Odin's Eye. I am so in love with this brand. I'm getting more and more, I'm falling more and more in love with that brand, you know? In the beginning I was like, okay, great, you know, but I'm getting more and more excited about this brand, because they're kind of also making palettes that that just reach my soul without being, no, I should say they are beautiful. But all of the palettes are beautiful because I kind of always feel like I can find beauty in like a lot of things, you know? But when they reach my soul, then this is where I have to have it, you know? Yeah. Okay, then let me also tell you about Saints, Angels, Sinners, and then we also have to go to something else. Okay, so Saints, Angels, Sinners sent me this. Darcy sent me this one. This is a suitcase to carry basically all my Saints, Angels, Sinners palettes, which is so funny. So I have actually one palette here in there. This is the Follow Your Dreams palette. I just wanted to show you this so you can have a like a relation between the size of the palette and the size of the suitcase, so it's easier for you to judge how big the suitcase is. Okay, and then you have different compartments here in case this is something that you would like to have. I think this is available now. You have like even more storage space here. My girls are already, mom, can I have this? Do you need this? You don't need this, right? Can I have this? Yeah. Okay, so this is from Saints, Angels, Sinners, and of course it has the logo on it. I just hit it against my head, and it's a hardcover, you know, so just so you know. So thank you so much, Darcy. This is so cute, So cute. And my girls are very, very excited about it. Okay, then I also should show you this one. This is the Follow Your Dreams palette. This was in collaboration with Sminkbrände. I'm not 100% sure if I showed you this last month already. Again, sometimes I get confused, but this is the palette. There is also a review up on my channel, and yeah, and this is how she looks. This is a beautiful color scheme. And sweeties, there are also swatches live on my Instagram. So many people have written to me about these swatches. That is so beautiful, and yes, they are very, very beautiful. And I also should always tell you, if you're checking out my Leorah Cosmetics Instagram, regarding the swatches, it's always on a bare arm. I never do anything to my arm. It is always a bare arm, you know? So just so you know, I'm not preparing it in any way. There's nothing fake about this, okay? Just saying. Okay, then I also got another PR package from her, from Darcy, and I want to show you these palettes here. This is the Not Like Other Girls palette. This is a 6-pan palette. Let me just get the sleeve off here. So cute. Like, look at this. Isn't that the cutest thing? Not Like Other Girls. That is like, I can put that on my forehead. Not Like Other Girls, seriously. So pretty. Yeah, so this is definitely also something that I'm going to work with and show you. And then I also received the Ace palette. It is so hot here, seriously. It's whew. This is also very, very cute. I'm very, very grateful though for this dark shade here, because I just need that to be happy, you know. Though I have to say, sweeties, I'm doing more makeup, let's say minimal makeup days now, because I just want to not have to do makeup for 2 hours to look like this. I want to sometimes just be done in 5 minutes, you know. So what do? I just do an eyeliner and put on some lashes and call it a day. And actually for days like this, to just put on like one of those lighter shades on the lid, I could absolutely imagine that. It is just that on those days I don't have photo shoots, you know, because I only do photo shoots when I have a full face of makeup on. So I wouldn't be able to feature it, you know, so I have to kind of do the whole thing. Okay, so this is the Ace palette, and then I also want to show you, one second, the Angel No. 2 palette. Let me show you. Oh, this has cracked a little bit. I hadn't seen that, sorry. Sweeties, this has cracked a little bit. I'm going to be super careful. I'm going to have to repair this shade first, but maybe you can see a tiny little bit. Okay, so this is of course an all duochrome / multi-chrome palette, and I can already tell you that the quality is going to be super nice. I just first of all have to repair this, and I'm just going to be super careful putting this back together, putting it back to sleep, and go and repair it. All right, so then I also received from Ace Beaute a highlighter palette. Let me just open this 1 second. And also, which is so cool, the Quintessential palette. That was actually my first palette from Ace Beaute, which disappeared. It disappeared in my collection. Maybe my girls took it. I have no idea. So this is the highlighter palette. It's called the Glow Essentials. Glow Essentials highlighter palette. I also received this from Darcy, which is so sweet. I'm just trying to figure out how you can see it. Maybe like this, because of the reflection. Okay, so this is how she looks. Thank you so much. It's so sweet of you to think about me that way. And then I also received this palette here, the Quintessential palette, which looks, looks like this. And again, for me, this has a very, like, a nostalgic value, you know, because this was one of my first palettes that I had, you know, not only from Ace Beaute, but like in general, altogether, you know. And I remember putting up a video about this palette at the very beginning of my channel, when I was still very not that good with makeup. So because I started my channel at the beginning of my training to become a makeup artist, you know, so it was kind of a journey, you know. So that is so cool that I have this again, because it kind of has a big sentimental value also for me, you know. All right, sweeties, then let's also big time talk about, First of all, Gourmand Girls Cosmetics. I'm also not 100% sure if I showed you this one here in the haul video already. I just can tell you that I do have a video up on this palette. I think it was one of my kitchen floor reviews, because that is, I reviewed this just shortly after I had gotten my puppy, who is now, I think, 4.5 months old. He is with us now for 6 weeks, I want to say. So I think I reviewed this already. I might have shown you this palette. This is the Galactic Gourmand palette from Gourmand Girls Cosmetics. I also received this one in PR. It could be that I showed you this already in the last haul. Just wanted to show you in case I didn't, you know? This is Gourmand Girls Cosmetics, super nice formula. Also, there are swatches on Instagram already in case you want to see. They also look super, super amazing. I found a better way to film my swatches. So happy. Okay, then I should also back to Gabrielle, who is my PR manager in the US, and she actually organized an Anastasia primer for me because I'm just so happy with that primer, and it was very, very hard for me to get this. So she organized this for me, and she also threw in this one from KVD Beauty. It's a shake primer. This is their eyeshadow primer. I haven't looked at this yet. Shake primer, what does that even mean? So this is a liquid, and then you shake it. So it looks like there's water and oil. It's probably not, but you have to like shake it, and then I guess you apply it. Now I'm scared because if I have wet stuff on my eyelid, that is just really, really scary, but I might get surprised by this, you know? It says here high impact eyeshadow primer. Super, super excited to try this. Borderline scared, but also very excited, because, you know, this is how life is. Sometimes you're very excited about something, but it's also a bit scary, and then it turns out to be good, you know? You remember those situations, maybe. Okay, sweeties, then let's also talk about the Beauty Bar Cosmetics, because actually Gina, who is one of my Instagram friends, she pointed out that brand to me. Now, I knew that that brand existed, but I had never tried it. But I saw, of course, on her Instagram and also on other people's Instagram and also on the Beauty Bar Cosmetics Instagram themselves, what they are posting, that their stuff looks so, so beautiful. So she said, go ahead and try out this brand. You will not regret it. Okay, so I contacted the brand. Now let me just wait. So I have all my little babies together. I ordered the iridescent blur bundle. All right, so I think I have like 5 shades. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades in this bundle? They all have a bit of a different shift, and yes, I still owe you the swatches. I still have to make swatches and post them on Instagram. I'm sorry I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. I have started to work with those in the meantime, and I'm going to talk about this also, and I should also say that the owner also threw in some extra shades, 2 extra shades, which I'm so grateful for. This is so sweet. And she also threw in a silicone applicator, which I don't have here right now because I have it where I'm applying my makeup right now, which is in my living room, honestly, because of the puppy. Okay, sweeties, with this, it's a learning curve for me, because I'm also very, very open about this here on my channel, in case you don't know, that I have not been exposed to like pigments and things like this a lot so far. That's why I just really don't have a lot of experience, you know, and I cannot open it for you because otherwise it's gonna fall out and I'm gonna have a mess here. But they look so beautiful, and I so badly wanted to succeed with this. Now, the first look that I added these to turned into a big, huge mess because I used the wrong mixing medium. I did it with Duraline, and this is the first time that Duraline did not work for me. You know, Duraline is my secret weapon for everything. But with this one, it turned, or maybe I just had the dosage wrong, or maybe, you know, because there are so many factors that you kind of have to consider, because sometimes you just have to let the primer or your mixing medium that sticks to this, basically, or this sticks to the mixing medium, it has to dry down a little bit before you put it on, and that is what I did wrong. You know, I just put on the Duraline, I just threw on these pigments, and it turned into a big hot mess. And I was like, why? Why is this not working for me? This is so incredibly unfair. So I reached out to Gina, and she gave me some advice, and ever since I followed her advice, everything has been blissful. You know, so I don't know. I just don't know really how to capture the beauty of these in pictures. You know, I have to find a way to do that. But sweeties, don't sleep on this brand. Their stuff is beautiful beyond belief. In case you are into like flakies and pigments and stuff like this, they have such a nice range of things and is super excited about this brand. Plus, the owner is also one of those brand owners that actually participated in our indie makeup raffle, you know, to support my brother and his relief efforts in Ukraine. So that is of course also something where I say, you know, all those brands that participated in that will be forever having a place in my heart, you know, just for that, because they're incredibly amazing people. So, just saying. Okay, sweeties, that is it. Have you had enough of me? Okay, so I hope that you did enjoy yourself. So, as you know, I'm not linking any brands anymore in the description box. I'm just like, you know, you are all adults. You can figure it out and Google. Beyond that, I'm just so happy that I could show you all these things. Sometimes I have to say these videos are a little bit anxiety inducing for me, maybe also for you, but also for me, because again, I only have 2 eyeballs. And as you know, I'm only doing 1 look per day, if at all, you know, and I am not sitting here and doing 5 looks per day or something like this. I'm just not up for this. This is not how I want to live. This is not how I want to use my makeup and run my channel. So I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Sweeties, help. Okay, but still, it's all blessings, and I'm just very grateful, because I think we need to be grateful for blessings that are coming our way. Okay, so that is what it is, sweetie. Check out my description box, of course, for all the information that I also mentioned in the beginning of the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I hope you did enjoy yourselves, and I hope you're looking forward to more content here on this channel. I am promising you that I will not go away from featuring small brands, because a lot of also my YouTube friends are kind of going away from it for different reasons, and I'm not saying those reasons are not valid. I think they are very valid. Maybe we'll talk about this in a different video, but I'm just like, in my head, I'm replaying a lot of drama that has been happening behind the scenes lately. Between like on this smaller platform of beauty YouTube creators, you know. So just saying, I'm not going to go away from featuring the smaller brands. I still love them despite problems. Despite problems, you know, it just is what it is. Life is full of problems, and we'll just deal with them. That's it for today from me. I hope you did enjoy yourself. Of course, leave me a comment in the comment section, and I shall see you here super soon for my next video. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.